game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, B.A. When I look at the talent disparity between these teams, it's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
Now Denver's starting five. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point. Now here's Simons. 3 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Avdia from outside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Three-pointer connects from downtown.
Hey, he's a big guy that can pull up from seemingly anywhere at any time. Jokic is just made a little different, folks.
Here's the pick. Jacks up with 3. Here's Klingon. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Porter a screen. And a deep 3 from Jokic. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves. But that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
So it's Denver now. Portland making their last shot. Oh, another miss by Jokic.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Klingon. Hits a three-pointer. Klingon's got 5 points.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Intercepted. And here's Porter outside. Offensive rebound. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Blazers making a change here. Henderson's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Westbrook's checked in. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. 4-3. And again, Denver no good. Thibault finds Avdia. Lets it fly. Porter against Henderson. On the wing, Simons. Lets it go. Rebounded by Denver.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Avdia. Pass to Klingon. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Murray. 5-on-3 break. And here's Porter outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals, along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Klingon. 5 points in the game. Shots good by Henderson.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Offline with a 3. Trailblazers lead by 4. Here's Avdia. Pass to Klingon. Here's Thibault. And the 3 off target.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Jokic with it. Shoots over Klingon. And again, it's Denver missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Shot is good by Gordon.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
Avdia outside. Inside. Here's Klingon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Klingon's got 7 points in the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Ball stolen. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Klingon.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Šarić for three. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Portland ahead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Shaedon Sharpe out there with Delano Banton. And it's Kamare in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Now here's Grant. From the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And the corner pocket was open, and Grant took advantage.
Nuggets trail by 4. Porter with a screen on Grant. Pass to Porter. Grant with a steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
Yeah, the vertical for Sharpe is there. He'll be a challenge to contest in this league for sure.
Here's Porter. From deep. Sharpe grabs the miss. Here's Benton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Sharpe. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal.
It's on Dario Šarić.
Man, Sharpe has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
A different look for Denver. Brown's checked in for Watson, and Jamal Murray is subbed in for Strother. Murray from outside. Portland grabs the miss. Right side Sharpe. Grant the pass to Sharpe. Grant the screen. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Šarić. Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Brown. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And, you know, for a big guy, Šarić is very versatile. I mean, he's a good passer, shares the ball well with his teammates, and he's got a laser stroke, too.
Now here's Grant. Fades back. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Grant's got 6 in the quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Šarić a screen. Here's Brown. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brown's got 7. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer Sharpe. Here's Ayton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
And a new group getting ready for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Grant. Thibault comes in for Kamara. Avdia, he's checked in for Sharpe. And Simon has subbed in for Banton. Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Watson comes in for Michael Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Ayton. Brown grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 6. From deep, Jokic. And it's Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Avdia from outside. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Nuggets trail by 9. Pass to Watson. Tipped. In transition. Now here's Avdia. Covered by Jokic. Fades. And Avdia with the basket. On the assist by Klingon.
Yeah, Klingon is a smart player with underrated passing skills, not just a big body out there.
Right side Watson. Nails the wide open jumper. Watson's got his first bucket in this one.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Beyond the arc. Klingon's shot is off. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Jokic passes to Brown. Back to Jokic. Now here's Ayton, defended by Watson. They grab their own miss. Back to Ayton. Goes back up. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Trailblazers out in front, up by 11. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. 11-point game. Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, BA. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
On the court for Denver. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards, and it's Jokic in at the center position.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times, and recognizes the defense, too.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Avdia. Back to Murray. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Porter with the steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Gordon. Now here's Porter. Jokic in the post. Working on Williams. Jokic, no good. Portland leading by 8. Pass to Avdia. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The floater. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Outside Thibault. Launches a 3. Stolen by Jokic. Over to the wing. Here's Brown. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists in the game. Thibault against Porter. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Reith, he's checked in for Portland. Order a screen.
Portland foul. 3. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Really left him alone that time. Gordon's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Avdia.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Nuggets trail by 5. Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, B.A., you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill develop. I love watching him work.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Jokic finds Porter. Back to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. The three is up. The rebound by Murray. Trailblazers lead by 7. Thibault on the wing for 3. Sinks the tray. Thibault's gotten his second bucket of the game. Jokic with it. Checked by Murray. They kick it out to Murray. Pure from three-point range.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
Off the outside. Let's go with a 3. Here's Thibault. And it's off from three-point range. Nuggets trail by 7. And here's Gordon from the arc. Kept alive. Back to Jokic. 5 on the clock. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Jokic has got 5 now.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game. Klingeth, he's checked in for Portland. Kamara comes in for Murray. Loses his grip, clanks the lob. Denver has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Thibault with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Lays it in off the pretty lob. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Now here's Porter. Saric a screen on Thibault. And here's Porter outside. Avdia pulls it in. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. That shot missing. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic drives the lane. Here's Watson. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. He's got 5. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Simons. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the third. Portland ahead. They lead by... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Scoot and Sharp with the backcourt set. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Robert Williams. And it's Grant in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now here's Williams. Drives to the hoop. Outside Sharp. Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Sharp on the tape. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Grant outside. Launches it. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Watson passes to Brown with the fadeaway. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. Thibault, he's checked in for Portland. And Denver making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Portland now. Sharp up top. Henderson outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Yeah, he's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Jokic. Come on! Jokic! What touch!
Well, he's so crafty, a really tricky player. I mean, Jokic likes to go with the floater when the defense least expects it.
Grant finds Henderson. Outside Sharp. And here's Grant. There's a screen. Back to Sharp. The 3. Rebounded by Denver. Murray with it. Henderson picks him up. Porter against Sharp. Gordon left side. He drops it from range. And it's now only a 5-point Portland lead.
Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Knocked away. Stolen by Sharp. Here's Thibault. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Porter. Out to Gordon. Back to Porter. Gordon outside. Clock at 6. From downtown, drills it from deep. Gordon's got 6 here in the quarter.
Nice work by Gordon, stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
Grant with a screen on Porter. Thibault passes to Grant. Now here's Sharp. Back to Grant. Pass to Sharp. Outside Thibault. Ayton with it. Hey, from beyond the arc. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Klingin, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Avdia comes in for Grant. Kamara, he's checked in for Sharp. And Simon has subbed in for Henderson. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Count it! And that one brings them within 1.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Avdia passes to Thibault. Out to Simon. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Kamari. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Offensive board. Out to Simons. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
The Nuggets want a timeout. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
To tie it up. No! Bangs home the Billups calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Substitution on the court.
Simons outside. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got... And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. On the wing, Murray to take the lead. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Klingon. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
And the size of Klingon alone makes him a tough cover.
Good on the second one.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
Outside Watson. Pass to Gordon. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. Here's Kamari. Avdia from outside. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The shot by Brown, no good. Portland trailing here. And Thibault with a drive. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It goes on Peyton Watson.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
The Nuggets have gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT. Watson passes to Jokic. Now the Blazers moving it up. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Murray. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. The finish! Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
And there's a pick. Pass to Kamari. It's Avdia on the wing. Offensive rebound. Outside Thibault. And here's Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Over Murray. Again, the miss by Portland. Denver's gotten 1 of 3 shots to fall from deep in OT. Jokic out to Gordon. With the drive. Brown passes to Murray. Here's Watson. To the right side. Shoots over Klingon. Pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. He's covered by Simons. The fader. The shot by Brown, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Thibault. And he drills the triple. Here's Brown. Outside Watson. For the win! Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's the Trailblazers.
feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Oubre. He's out there with Paul George. Tyrese Maxey out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And a deep three from George. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Thibault, the pass to Avdia. Thibault kicks to Ayton. Fade away. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Off target from three-point range. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Goodness, DeAndre Ayton, welcome to the highlight reel.
Three-pointer by Embiid, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Simons against George. Fires it up. Paul George grabs the miss.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Grimes. There's the screen. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here are the Trailblazers, trailing by 2. Thibault for 3. And the three ball is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Maxey. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Simons, the pass to Ayton. And a deep 3 from George. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Portland is gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Avdia. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. The shot by George, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Oubre sets the screen for George. Shoots over Avdia. Portland grabs the miss. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
6 to shoot. Simons, the pass to Ayton. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Dave, what do you have to say?
When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. It'll be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And Portland making a change here. Kamara is checked in. For Portland, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
To the inside. Pass to McCain. Maxey against Henderson. Three-pointer. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Trailblazers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And Sharp has it in the corner. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Jeremy Grant is out there with Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the 3 slot. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
For 3, Henderson and the Trailblazers another 3.
Now, part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
McCain tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Portland trailing here. Henderson with it. Butler covering. Here's Kamare. He has 6. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Kamare's got 8 points. Butler deciding where to go with it. Edwards with the screen for Embiid. To the middle. Edwards gets to Yabusele. No good with the triple. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Sharp has it in the corner. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Then for the 76ers, Kelly Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. Embiid with a screen on Henderson. Oubre, left side. And stolen by Sharp. Grant finds Sharp for 3. And McCain pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Now, here's Oubre. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant.
2 minutes remaining.
They set the pick.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Embiid from outside. Henderson pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A nice shot by Klingon. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Williams sets a screen for Sharp. Pass to Grant, a 3-ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. puts up a deep three. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the 76ers. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Walker's checked in. Maxey against Henderson. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Lets it go from the wing. And Klingon pulls it down.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Sharp finds Henderson. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The 76ers leading by 4. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pokes it up for Henderson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Exploding off the floor. Henderson finishes it off midair.
Oubre outside. And it's off from three-point range. And Walker kicks to Grant. Sharp with a screen on Oubre. Grant for three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. The lead is 2. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Maxey. Joel Embiid out there with Oubre. Then it's George. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Now here is George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Pass to Maxey. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Simons, the pass to Avdia. Traps in the tray. Avdia's got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a personal scorer, and now we're seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Drills the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Avdia. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Avdia's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Trailblazers. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Thibault. High, arcing shot, and it's good on the way in. Thibault's got 5 points so far.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Oubre kicks to George. Oubre sets the screen for George. A three-pointer off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Embiid with a screen on Simon. And that one's good. Maxey.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
A different look now for Portland. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Henderson subbed in for Anfernee Simons. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Yabusele's checked in. Now, here's Maxey. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Sharp driving inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Now Henderson. After the missed three from Joel Embiid. Here's Ayton. From down in the low post, it goes. Now it's just a 3-point Philadelphia lead. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Pass to Embiid. In the corner, it's Oubre. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists now in this one. Trailblazers trail by 8, poked away. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him. Here's Grimes, out to the wing, jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
There's a screen. Here's Avdia. That one's off, still out of sync. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's Yabusele. 5 points in the game. Launches it. And it's Portland with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Henderson finds Avdia. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 8 points.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got DeAndre Ayton, Avdia out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Banton in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Embiid's got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia. Avdia, the pass to Ayton. Butler against Henderson. Avdia. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
No good from Yabusele.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Manton, the pass to Henderson. Here's Avdia. Can't get it to fall. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Misses the 3. Trailblazers trail by 11. This one for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. Here's McCain. He's covered by 8. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And there's the call on Jared Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for Scoot Henderson. Now, here's Avdia. Shoots over Oubre. Portland no good that time either. The 76ers leading by 8. Oubre, a screen on Simon. Grimes passes to Maxey. Here's Grimes. Knocks down the three ball.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the throwdown.
I like whenever Embiid's teammates use his size and throw it anywhere near the rim because he finishes it.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Maxey. The Blazers getting the bucket. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Maxey puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Sometimes he can force them to foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Philadelphia leading by 14. Now Embiid over Ayton.
Exceptional defense from Ayton. I love seeing him challenge shots like this.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Kamare, defended by George. Avdia can't hit. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Oubre sets the screen for George. Pass to Embiid. Now, here's Maxey, covered by Simons. Fires the three. Maxey, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Philadelphia.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Tyrese Maxey.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And here are the 76ers now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Embiid from outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Simons, the pass to Ayton. And that one is good. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Maxey. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the 76ers lead by 13. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Paul George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. Oubre can't hit. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 3-pointer. Joel Embiid pulls it down. George with it. A deep 3. Gordon pulls it in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And, Coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
Now here's Maxey. There's the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Out to Gordon. Jokic, the screen. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Grimes. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. George outside. There's the triple. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver leading by 3. Murray for 3. And again, it's Denver missing. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Porter. Grimes' shot is off. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Outside Murray. Gordon finds Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Out to Gordon. Jokic with a screen on Embiid. For 3, Gordon. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
For the Nuggets, Watson comes in for Michael Porter, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Brown. Jokic in the post. Still no points. Second shot opportunity, and he can't bank that one in.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
The shot. Philadelphia with another miss.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. They get the rebound. Here's Watson. And again, it's Denver missing. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to George from outside the arc. Knocks down the triple. And that'll tie this game up.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
The drive by Jokic. Outside Watson to snap the cold streak after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's George. from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. For 3, Gordon. And Grimes pulls it down. George against Gordon. The 3. George with another miss. He can't get it to go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top, up by. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Dario Saric is out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the 2. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Edwards, the pass to Butler. The 3-ball. And the 3-pointer goes.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Watson. Sinks it from distance. Watson's got 6.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Najee, he's checked in for Strother.
First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
Number 22, Zeke Najee.
Westbrook outside. And another 3 for Denver.
You love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot.
Embiid can't hit. The Nuggets lead by 4. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Watson off target with the 3. 76ers trail by 4. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And there's the screen. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by Denver. Saric has got 4 rebounds now. Watson with it. Picked up by Embiid. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Fires the 3. And McCain pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And here's Butler outside. Drops in the 3. Butler's got 6 in the quarter. Denver has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Denver missing. The 76ers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position, but his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
The Nuggets with another miss. The 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Watson with a rebound. The Nuggets trail. Saric outside. He shoots it. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Edwards a screen on Porter. Here's McCain. Denver grabs the miss. Back come the Nuggets on the run. It's intercepted. Outside Edwards to the middle. 3-pointer Embiid. Oh, look at the range. Joel is good for 3.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Porter from outside. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Back come the Nuggets on the run. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Fires for three. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. And here's Edwards outside. He buries it from 3. Edwards has got his first 3 points of the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And here's Saric for 3. Edwards pulls it in. Pass to McCain. Here's Yabusele. Up in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey, then there's George, and it's Grimes in at the 2. Porter gets the bucket. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
About a minute played here in the second half. Jokic with a screen on Oubre. For 3, Gordon. It's hauled in by Oubre. The Sixers lead by 5. Here's Grimes. Off target from outside. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Gordon with a screen on Embiid. From deep, Jokic.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Coach, it's interesting to watch the career path of Aaron Gordon. He's gone from one role in his previous stop, then he arrives to the Nuggets in a completely different role there.
Yeah, Brian, he's become more of a third or fourth guy, and he's embraced the change. Everybody wants to be that number 1 or number 2 guy, but you've got to play a role to be a winner in this league.
And it's resulted in championships.
It sure has.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
George, good.
Such a pure scorer. If George finds his shot, it's almost as good as in.
Embiid against Jokic. No good with the triple.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. For 3, George nails it from 3. George has got 8 here in this quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Brown. No points yet, just 4 to shoot. Here's Gordon. The rebound by Maxey.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. This one for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Embiid from outside. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Gordon. Jokic the screen. Fires the 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, Jokic. And Grimes pulls it down. Grimes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Embiid a screen on Porter. George for 3. Counted from distance. George has got 11 in the second half.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out this quarter with a 7-point. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Peyton Watson, Murray out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Dario Saric. That is Brown in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Nuggets trail by 4. Pulls up for 3. The shot by Brown, no good. The 76ers shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's McCain, pounded by Westbrook. Butler passes to Embiid. Embiid elevates.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
And here's Saric for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
That ties it up. Watson's got 6 in the quarter.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
They set the pick. Pass to Embiid. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Screen by Watson to take the lead. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Butler against Murray. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain, pounded by Westbrook. Embiid, a screen on Westbrook. Here's McCain. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Watson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's McCain. Embiid, a screen on Westbrook. Off target from three-point range. Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Brown. Up and over Gordon. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Brown's got his first 2 points.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Here's Yabusele. They set a pick. Now Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Right wing. Now Embiid. Again, the Sixers score.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Murray with it. Checked by Gordon. Pass to Šarić. From behind the arc. Drains the triple. Šarić has got 6 in the quarter. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Gordon outside. Here's the 3. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And here's Šarić for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Yabusele. Šarić covers. McCain. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
There's 47 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Knocked loose. Watson with it. Now guarded by Butler. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Up top, Šarić. The Nuggets with another miss.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Yabusele. That 3's off the mark. 16 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Butler. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. They played the fill-in tonight, and they played hard. Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
like a potential blow. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. We've got Matisse Thybulle. Ayton is out there with Avdia. Then it's Anthony Simon. And it's Kamare into the 3 slot.
What a finish by Ayton, using those long arms to snatch that pass up high.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Murray, no good.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper. Just unable to do so.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now, here's Jokic. Porter outside. Good on the triple.
You just look at how smooth that shot is from Porter Jr. From range, he knows what he's doing.
Pass to Thybulle, and there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Jokic, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Thybulle for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And here's Jokic outside. Kept alive. Gordon the pass to Porter. A second chance effort. Unable to get that one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Jokic with the steal. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Kamare. And Simon's wide open. He'll fight. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Portland trailing here. Thybulle finds 8. Over Jokic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Denver's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Peyton Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Westbrook comes in for Christian Brown. Scoot Henderson's checked in for the Trailblazers. Now here's Murray. Nothing on the board. Thybulle kicks to Henderson. Outside, Simons. Cans it from downtown. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Portland.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
And here's Henderson after Aaron Gordon was able to get the triple. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Saric comes in for Jokic. And it's Najee in for Gordon. Najee, good.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play, it evolves, and he makes a quick decision.
Denver leading by 3. And Watson has it in the corner. It's over Avdia. Najee from the arc, and again Denver with the triple.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Najee. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Now Watson. Lock at 6. Screen by Saric. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Get the shot. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Here's Kamara. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, the guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Avdia out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's clinging in at the 5 spot. Strother, no good. Trailblazers trail by 3. Brent with Avdia. There's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
Now here's Saric. Westbrook kicks to Saric. 5 to shoot. Saric a screen on Avdia. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Sharp.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Offensive rebound. Stripped away. On the wing, Porter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Porter's got 6.
Not second guessing as Porter makes the right decision to score that time.
Pass to Grant. Got a piece of it. Here's Klingon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nuggets leading by 3. Right side, Porter. Saric with the screen for Porter. Saric outside. Puts up a 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Good for Saric and his confidence to rise up and fire from 3.
Avdia, the pass to Sharp. Here's Klingon. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 6.
You kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Pass to Saric. Lets the 3 fly. Portland grabs the miss. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Grant outside. Outside, Avdia. Fires the 3. Back to Grant. There's a good screen. Outside, Avdia. The Trailblazers working the ball around now.
2 minutes.
The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. A nice shot by Klingon. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Pass to Sharp. Avdia with a screen for Sharp. Fades back, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Charge a screen on Avdia. Here's Strother. From downtown, and Klingon pulls it down.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Now, here's Watson. The kick out to Westbrook. Outside, Porter takes the three. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Porter's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nuggets. Avdia dishes to Grant. In the corner, Henderson with it. Back to Grant. Lets it go with the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Saric kicks to Watson. Launches a three. Another three for Denver. There's the three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nuggets lead. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now, here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
It's Porter outside. Can't hit that one. Trailblazers trail by 3. Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses. Now, Simons loves to take threes. He's dependable from there.
Here's Jokic. Pass to Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Well, hitting that mid-range shot, this is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Here is Porter following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Doesn't go that time. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Nuggets shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
Grant, he's checked in for Portland. drains it from beyond the arc. Gordon's got 9 points. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now here's Ayton. Thibault for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside for Murray. Pass to Brown. 20 feet out. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Nuggets have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Jokic sets the screen for Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Brown's shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 4. Grant surveying the D. The 3. Portland no good that time either.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Simon says hello. Great answer.
Here's Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. On the wing, Murray. Here's Brown. And again, Denver with the triple.
That's pretty much not how they would defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Grant finds Simons. Doubled by Murray. Here's Kamara. And another 3 for Portland.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Out to the right wing. All alone. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make him fall, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And so here's Denver after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Jokic high post. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
No good from Grant.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Gordon. Now it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, the guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Jeremy Grant is out there with Avdia, and it's clinging in at the center position. Here's Avdia. No good on the triple. Denver leading by 6. Here's Brown. On the wing, Murray. Nailed from three-point land.
Murray working hard to find some open space. This time it happened to be the corner.
Henderson against Murray. Grant sets a screen for Avdia. Out to the right wing. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Delano Banton's checked in for the Trailblazers. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Klingon tries again. And that's off the glass and in.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Delano Banton. That's his first foul. Denver making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Murray for 3. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 6 rebounds in the game.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Here's Westbrook. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Jokic has checked in for Denver. Michael Porter comes in for Christian Brown. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Grant for 3. Here's Klingon. Outside, Avdia. Klingon the screen for Avdia. Over Westbrook. And again, it's Portland converting.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
Henderson against Murray. It's Jokic top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. Grant with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Christian Brown's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Portland with a change here too. Ayton, he's checked in for Klingon. Murray against Henderson. Porter in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 3. To tie it up. Buries it from 3-point range. Banton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Brown. Gordon kicks to Jokic. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Jokic a screen.
And that's what he's known for, right? His ability to scan the floor and find open guys.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Murray against Henderson. Back to Grant. Pass to Banton. Looking for 8, and he gets it in there. Henderson outside. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Outside Gordon. Outside Porter. Henderson finds 8. Out to Henderson. Henderson with the screen for Avdia. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Portland also making some changes. Kamara's checked in. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Delano Banton. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Jokic a screen. To the wing right side. Here's Brown. It's in! 5 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They swipe it. Misses. And so it's Denver who comes out on top. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks.
lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Here's the starting group for Portland. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Avdia, and it's Grant in at the 3. Here's Thybulle. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for the 76ers. It's a three-point game. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Maxey is a do-it-all guard. I mean, defense never knows if he's going to shoot it, pass it, or take off the dribble.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, B.A. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
The offensive rebound.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
This one for 3. And there's Oubre. That one's good on the assist from Embiid.
Embiid gives you a lot. Scoring, rebounding, defense, and he can also beat you with the pass.
There's Simons with a 3. On target from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's George. Pass to Embiid. Outside Oubre. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. Here's Grimes. Now here's Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Simons. For 3, Maxey. Portland grabs the miss. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Thybulle. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Maxey, 6 points for him. From deep. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
To the wing on the left. Here's Grimes. No good from outside.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
And here's Grant from the arc. The rebound by Embiid. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 7. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Here's Ayton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's George. Yet to see a basket. Here's Embiid. Oubre against Ayton. Puts up a 3. Avdia pulls it in. Blazers trail by 5. Oh, he tries a 3. Ayton, no good. The 76ers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Grimes. Pass to Embiid. Three-pointer. Avdia pulls it in. Portland has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. George against Grant. The 3 knocks it down from distance. Grant's got 5 points.
And the corner pocket was open, and Grant took advantage.
Maxey he surveys. Philadelphia with another miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Simons. Fires for 3. Outside for Grant. Lets it go from deep. Offensive board. On the wing, Simons. Thibault finds Simons. And here's Avdia. He's covered by Oubre. He gets it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
We've got Butler. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now here's Edwards. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. Puts one up from 19, and they pick up 2.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident in that area.
Blazers trail by 4. And here's Grant from the arc. Fires in the triple. Give him 8 points now.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson. You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Gets the 3 to fall. McCain's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. 3-pointer Sharp. Counted from distance.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Now here's Butler. He's scoreless. Takes the 3. Pass to McCain. Embiid, a screen on Sharp. A nice shot by McCain.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Henderson. Now here's Sharp. Henderson against Butler. Henderson misses. The Sixers lead by 4. Here's McCain. He has 6. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Oubre, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Grimes in for Butler. Banton, he's checked in for Portland. Here's McCain. No good on the quick 3. Blazers trail by 4. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. Shoots over Klingon. Embiid can't hit.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Kamari. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in the real game. Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's McCain. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. Embiid's got his second basket.
How about the soft jumper of Joel Embiid? When the ball comes out of his hands like this, you feel like it's going in every time.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. From the arc. Embiid doing it all himself. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
Puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant outside to win the drought. Hits the three-pointer. Grant's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. If he senses the defense is playing off him, as the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
Now here's Oubre. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Oubre's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Kamari. No made baskets yet.
Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Here's McCain. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 9. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Matisse Thybulle, Denny Avdia out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Simons in at the point.
Oh, man, I did not see that coming.
With authority.
Did he just do that?
Wow.
Man. Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Here's Grimes, covered by Thybulle. Fires from the corner. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Portland shooting their first free throw of the game. Grant against George. Grant, the pass to Simons. Avdia, screen on Maxey. And here's Simons outside. Paul George pulls down the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Back to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by Portland. The Sixers lead by 7. Here's Grimes. No points so far. Oubre, a screen on Grant. Here's Grimes. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Knocks down the triple.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
George for 3. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Oubre against Avdia. Pass to Simons. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
George feels it out a bit. And there's the lob. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Blazers trail by 7. From behind the arc. George with another miss. Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Open shot, Grant. And it's Portland with another.
Man, it's nice to see Grant work his jump shot. I mean, if the defense is going to give it to him, he doesn't have any issue taking it, and he should because he's a reliable shooter.
And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by George. Maxey's got 15.
That assertive mentality, I mean, just rising up from deep and draining it. And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Simons. Three-pointer Embiid. Avdia pulls it in. Blazers trail by 8. Henderson drives in. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
And here is Maxey. He's got 15. Embiid a screen on Grant. Oubre passes to Embiid. Over Ayton. And too long on the shot.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Avdia finds Ayton. Back to Avdia. Tries the spin move. Outside Sharp. Avdia, screen on Oubre. Sharp, outside for Grant. 4-3, connects from downtown. Grant's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Oh, book it. Embiid, a triple.
Well, you know, that's the kind of competitive spirit Embiid plays with. I mean, if you knock one down on him, he's looking for you the next trip down.
Back to Avdia. Gets it off. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Edwards, Butler out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Kamare. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's Edwards on the wing. There's the 3. Outside Butler. Takes a 3. Portland with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by Kamare. Blazers trail by 9. Outside Sharp. The 3 is up. And Williams punches it home.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Grimes, he's checked in for Edwards. Avdia, he's checked in for Portland. And that one misses. Philadelphia leading by 7. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Embiid. And there's a 3-second violation. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland.
Denver substitution, number 33.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting it at 52%. Here's Klingon. Embiid covers. Back to Sharp. Here's Kamare. Avdia from outside. Rebounded by Butler. The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Grimes. Butler, a screen on Avdia. Shot on the wing. And it goes straight through with a swish. And the 76ers lead by 9. Henderson for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's McCain. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Henderson misses.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Butler taking his time here. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
McCain shot is off. Blazers trail by 13. Pass to Klingon. Here's Kamare. Pulls it. And Grimes pulls it down. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Shoots a fadeaway. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Back to Butler. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the 76ers.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Joel Embiid.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Kamare. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Maxey missing. Ayton passes to Grant. The 3. That's off. 7 for 12 now. And it's the Sixers with the ball. For 3, Maxey. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
They get it back. It's Avdia on the wing. He drops it from range.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Puts up a deep 3. Grimes' shot is off. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A clean win. And
teams, RJ, they have rosters filled with veteran players.
I was on a few teams like this, Kevin, and it's just great for the locker room. Guys are usually willing to accept their roles and understand how to win.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at center. Maxey looking it over. Pass to Oubre. Shoots the three. Sinks the triple.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Murray outside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic kicks to Murray. Bounce pass Gordon. Murray with it. Jokic with it. Guarded by Embiid. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Goes up on the wing, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Nice looking jumper for Embiid. So fluid for a guy his size.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Good on the shot.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Now Embiid following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Embiid drives in. Oubre finds Maxey. Here's Embiid. No good on that one. Good defense by Jokic. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's George. The 76ers again can't hit it. Jokic inside. He's covered by Maxey. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got his second basket.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Pass to Gordon. Three-pointer. Tries again. They shoot again. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Oubre against Gordon. Oubre passes to Maxey. From deep. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
That's on the D there. You gotta chase Maxey off the three-point line.
The Nuggets trail by 4. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
And the basket by Gordon.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
There's the pick. Grimes passes to George. From outside the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. The tray. It's good from long range.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Porter with the screen for Jokic. drains the three-pointer. Jokic has got 7 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Maxey. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play.
We've got Butler. Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Here's Butler. After the basket by Dario Saric. Outside Edwards. They set the pick beyond the arc. Over to the left wing. Embiid wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. He has 5.
And he knows he has the green light. Embiid's kind of attitude in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
Now here's Watson. Still without a basket. Strother and the 3 off target. The 76ers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. 3-pointer by Embiid. And the 76ers get it back. Pass to McCain. From past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. McCain's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. Watson for 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Watson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Embiid sets the pick for Butler. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's
that should not be legal.
Never seen it.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
McCain's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 7. There's Porter with the 3. They get it back. Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 11-3 run right now. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Outside Westbrook. The 3. Out left to the wing. The Nuggets with another miss. Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's Yabusele. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Denver, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting.
Oh, my goodness! Okay, that's just insane.
Woo. Watson for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity, but Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you. Pass to Brown. Hits it from 3-point range. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
Here's Brown. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And a switcher also for Denver. Gordon's checked in. Here's Yabusele. Shot from the inbound. And good. as it just snugs right down through the net.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now, here's Jokic. Another shot. Jokic hatches his way to finish inside.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
For the three. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
What a read by Maxey. Sees how the play opens up and sends the ball that way.
Porter with the screen for Jokic. With 4 seconds on the clock, Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
24. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up that shot.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So on the floor for Denver. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Grimes passes to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Shoots. Here's George. Takes a 3. The three-pointer is right on target. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jokic with it. Now defended by Embiid. Jokic passes to Brown. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Embiid from outside. That shot misses. The Nuggets trail by 7. Outside for Murray. Embiid against Jokic. A floater, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Here's Maxey. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Maxey's got 6 points.
The shortest 3 in the game. Maxey solid from that corner.
And here's Jokic outside. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Gordon from deep. Oubre pulls it in. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. A pass to Gordon. Oubre with the steal. Jokic with the steal. And Jokic throws it down.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
The kick out to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And that one's good, Jokic.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decision.
1:53 left to play in the third. Buries the long-range jumper. The Nuggets trail by 3. Now, Jokic. He's got 26. And it's Gordon missing. Here's Grimes for the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. To the right side. Brown, the three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Embiid inside the line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Embiid's got 7 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Shoots it up. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Kicks it out to Gordon. And he drives in. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my. And how about the urgency there on Gordon's drive? Pushing past the defense for that one.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Yabusele. Bobbed up there for Embiid. Stolen by Gordon.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Embiid. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Yabusele. He's out there with Embiid. Edwards is out there with Butler. And it's McCain in at shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Nuggets trail. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Saric passes to Brown. Screen by Saric. And again, Denver with the triple.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Watson's shot is good. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Three-pointer by Embiid. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Brown. Charge a screen on Butler. Brown's shot is off. Philadelphia's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. Here's Westbrook. Outside for Murray. Watson the screen. Murray with it. Now defended by Embiid. Watson for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Spins. And here's Edwards from the arc. Saric grabs the board. Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And here we go. It's Butler. Pass to Yabusele. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Launches it. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second-chance points.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Butler sets a screen for Edwards. No good from outside. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a one-point game. It's the three-point bomb.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
The 76ers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty neat showing for them. Shots good from Butler.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that three of their own. And this gets the crowd energized.
Here's Murray. Pass to Brown. And here's Watson. Another three for Denver.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
The 76ers trail by 4. Here's McCain. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Nuggets shooting it brilliantly here late. 60% from the field. Outside Westbrook. Fires the three. The rebound by Yabusele. And here are the 76ers now. For three, Edwards. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Charge a screen on Edwards. There's the three. The shot by Saric, no good. Edwards with the screen for Butler. Pass to Yabusele. Here's McCain. For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.